Folks, I'll be sharing my techniques and this technology at these upcoming spaces. Sure hope to meet you there. Good morning, everyone. Here are the futures in 5 for Monday, October the 15th. We've got ourselves a bit of a choppy patch. We're going to be looking at the ES to hold this 2750 area if it's got any upside left on it, and to breach 2774 if that upside is going to continue. What that means is that we're landlocked. And being landlocked, um, it's very difficult to pick a trade right in the middle here because it's very noisy. Doesn't mean that you can't buy the edges here or sell the edges up here, but when they break, they better return very quickly or you'll be sitting on the wrong side of the edge. All right, that's what we are looking at. The break here sends us into this low volume event, and that'll help us move up through our elevator shaft downward. It'll catch a lot of shorts by surprise perhaps, but it is what it is, and so that's what we'll be looking for in general from that space. Taking a look at the NQ, also trying to recover. All of these charts I see trying to hold a bottom, which is why I anticipate some kind of bounce day for us in general. And so that bounce base ought to give us, this one's moving very quickly. So we could come all the way into 72.88, but my suspicion is probably 72.30 is what we get. We could be very sideways. My thought is we should close fairly close to where we opened because this is a very noisy patch in the big time frame space. All right, taking a look at the YM, this one faded very sharply. Same kind of low volume profile event, same kind of bottoming zone event. The chart is holding much better in general over the last couple of days. No big wicks besides this one on the 11th. The 12th did not do that as much, and then this morning we have even less of that. We've got to get up over the congestion. We've got to get up into these ranges that will allow us to press forward. In general, I suspect we will be landlocked today. It normally takes a couple of days for us to decide what's going on. After a monster move like this, we might see a little bit more of a shakeout to the downside as time frames continue. So cautionary all the way around, but generally sideways. All right, taking a look at oil, you're going to see this patch here to the left as a low volume event that we've been really building in for this entire space, and we are very landlocked. Where is support? Well, it's somewhere around this 7160 area, but we are going from support to resistance and then back to support. We could be building higher lows, but in this formation, these higher lows could end up looking like this and, fading off of this level. It's a very, very noisy patch. Sideways action in general. In general, that's really it. So I would wait for the edges to work through here. Could we just rocket right back up into the old support areas that turn into resistance? Yes, we could. So you want to be very careful. If you trade an edge here and it immediately does not start to return, I would cut and run, because who wants a 60-cent stop on an oil trade? I don't. All right, so here is gold. Now, my suspicion is that gold should reject these areas. So far, though, not really doing that. And so my thought now is to see how far it can push before it actually fades. All right, so far we've got 1236 as the high, and holding 1234 is kind of a big deal, right? Really kind of a big deal. And so what we want to see is that if it's going to fade, it's got to lose 1234. It's done it once before, but immediately recaptured. So we are going to be looking for the fade action here to bring us back down, or another rotation that holds above 1233 and then sends us back above 1235. All right, that's it for the morning futures in 5, and I will see you all on Wednesday. That'll be the next one I'll do.